that's recording. Do you want some tea?
Yeah, I have tea.
Should I let it brew for a bit? Only put 2 tea bags in.
That's
I'll let it brew for a bit.
fine.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, have you ever drawn a plan before?
No.
Okay, this is going to be fun on both parts. So I feel like I'll draw it out, and if you say something is wrong, just say a bit bigger, if that makes sense. So should we say which way, because it'll be confusing for you to see it if I draw it this way, so we should draw it this way.
To draw it that way.
Okay, so let's start with, how do you enter into this home?
You enter with steps.
Can you remember how many steps?
No, probably about 7 or 8.
So do you have a gate first? Did you have
Yeah, so basically the entrance of the house, there used to be a hedge.
So yeah, let me see. So if we say this is the like a hedge here.
And then there's another hedge there.
Yeah.
And then the gate is there.
Yeah.
So that's the gate. And then there's a little path to go there to the house. And then the steps face that way.
No, so it was you came in like that?
Because you came in like that, and then the entrance of the steps was like this.
Oh, okay. So
because there, if you go, you'll see the house on stilts, and actually you can see the bottom of the house because it's on stilts.
Okay, so this is your walkway, and then you're saying the steps was like this?
Yeah.
And you're saying there was 8 of them?
Yeah, about 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Maybe that's too much. And then there was a patch of garden all around the house, because then there's a path that goes along, because this is a patch of garden in there along the whole side of the hedge. And then this garden also stretched along the back in there.
Okay,
and then there is a path like this that goes round to the house like that.
Okay, so where is your house here?
So then here there is a garden in there, there's a little garden in there, patch of garden in there. And then the house, because it's on stilts, then the veranda stretches, I suppose, a little bit from here where the garden is, because the veranda is there, and then there's a little veranda in there which extends right up to there, the veranda.
And this is the veranda.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, let's say it's...
So because basically, if we take this, so if the veranda's here, a little bit of the veranda there, then this is where the sitting room starts.
Okay, right. Okay, so hang on. This is the veranda.
According to, I believe there were 2 houses.
Oh, okay.
And then I think this was the joining bit between the 2 houses.
Okay, right. So that makes sense. And then
here there were windows along whole of this bit here. There are about 3 sets of double windows.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Do you remember how long this?
So this was because, if you think about it, you had a big round table that you put in the room, and then after that you had a chair with a little stool, and then another chair in the corner. There was a table to put the radio on.
Okay, so when you come into this double doors, how big, where did this room end?
So basically in this room, because you had a table in there, and then 2 chairs.
2 chairs.
With a table in between.
Okay.
and another chair table in between, and then in the corner there was a little table,
Yeah.
and then there were 2 windows in that side.
Do you remember if there was a wall here, or was it like windows continuously around?
There was a little wall, I think.
Okay. Sorry.
Little wall.
Mhm.
And then after that there was another window,
Mhm.
and then a wall, and then another window, and then a whole wall.
So this is a. Mhm. And then another window.
But I think 1 minute, because
Are you thinking it ended here?
yes,
Okay.
it ended in there because.
But you're saying there was another.
And then there's a chimney in there.
This is where there's a chimney. Okay.
Yeah, because basically there's a chimney, and then there were shelves on the on the corner.
Okay, just to go back here for a second, you said there was window, wall, window, wall, window.
No, 2 windows only, and then it's all wall.
Okay.
And then it was a chimney. So there's quite a big wall between this window and that. So I mean that window maybe needs to come a little bit more here.
Oh, so there was a wall here.
Big wall.
And you're saying there was a chimney here. A
Chimney in there.
chimney in the middle, in the centre.
Yeah, chimney, and then on the side, because this chimney protruded, but then there were some shelves in a recess, and then there was a little place here because there was an organ that used to be put in there.
Do you want some tea, Ma?
Yeah.
Do you want some milk, or you want just sour? Should I do?
Okay, let's have shasa.
Do you want sugar then?
No, don't. Okay.
Yeah.
And then now there's that bedroom,
Okay.
which has just got 1 single window in it, and then there
Where
are 2
was-
beds. So there's a single bed there, a little space in there, the window, and then another bed there.
So can you remember this window here?
It's in the middle of the room.
And how big
it's,
is the
it's
room?
a single room.
How big was it?
Because you've got a single bed.
So round about here.
Yeah.
So
Because you have a single bed
you're
here
saying
that starts just near to the door, and then another bed there, and then there was a wardrobe in there, and there was a place here to keep. They put stacks of those tin chests.
and this was all
Wall.
wall. Yeah.
And then
And you're saying there was a bed here?
yeah, and then a bed there,
And what was here?
bed there. There was just a little space there.
Okay.
And then here was a wardrobe.
And this was all wall here. So the only light that you had coming in here
Was there.
was there.
Hmm.
Okay. And whose bedroom was this?
This is my grandmother, and
Mhm.
my cousin used to sleep there. So because the veranda didn't like them, this was more like a passageway, because then you had a thing here, because this was a wall. There was a wall here. Where's yeah? There was a wall in there, and then you had things to hang coats on.
Okay. Right.
Hmm.
Really. Okay. So you come up here, and if you
Hmm.
want to just go into this bedroom here, where is the?
So if you want to go to, because this is the sitting room, this always was shut, and
Yeah.
you only opened that when visitors came in
Mhm.
or whatever. So during the day, obviously you'd open it, and it was for visitors to come in. But whenever we all came in, we would come in through this door here,
Mhm.
and then you would enter this bedroom.
But
Where again,
so at this step here, what was here? A wall?
this
or
was a wall,
this
because there's a room in there.
a room where?
The room here.
So this was a wall here.
Mm. because
Do you know
there
how
is a
long this
room
room
that
was?
extends right up.
Was it
because
up- was it
because
up
at the
and
end
where's
of
the
this
door to
room
this
then
room?
starts.
The doors here,
but
but
the
then there's
next
also
house
doors
because there's a
side.
thing, and
This
there's a
door
veranda
always
in
remained
there
closed.
as
This
well.
had
Because
glass
then
doors
what
in
you
them.
do is you
But
enter
it
like
was
that, and
always
then
shut.
there's a part,
Because
and
you
then
have
we
to
have
think
steps.
that this comes into
And there's
there.
a veranda on
Okay,
there, and
so
there's the
here-
other section of the house.
There was a. You didn't
Still
open
one
this,
house.
but there was a door.
No,
And it used to
Someone
open
else's
out.
house. Oh,
No, it was all connected,
Okay.
but then it could be separate as well, in the sense that we all lived there, but they all lived separately, but you could all come in and out through all the
Fuck,
doors.
this is so confusing. Let's
Yeah.
just talk about this room here.
Hmm.
So is it like that?
Yeah,
It was just so
and then there's a door from there to enter it.
here.
Hmm.
So it was just one single room,
Yeah.
just as tiny as that.
Yeah, I mean, you could fit a double bed into it. The double bed was just pushed against the door. And then you had a dressing table and you had wardrobes in there. And
So what happened beyond this bit? So this is
so then this one, there's a bedroom in there.
okay. So,
So
is
there's
this,
this bedroom.
okay.
There's a bedroom here.
So this end here. So opposite this door, this is a wall.
Yeah. So this room,
Yeah.
because you have a little wall in here, so we keep a table in there because that's where we put all our things to study and everything. Little table in there.
A little table here.
Yeah, and then there's a bed in there and another bed in there,
Wait. So you're telling me you come up here, you go through these double doors.
and then there's a bedroom there,
Yeah.
and there's two beds in there, and then you go straight there, and then there's a door which goes to the kitchen then.
Fucking hell. Right. Okay. How long is this bedroom?
This bedroom just ends here probably because there's a room in here then that extends this
Okay.
way.
So it ends here. And does it line up with that wall there?
Yeah. The bed's one is there. And there's one bed in there and there's a chest of drawers in there.
Where's the other bed?
In there, but there's a chest of drawers
Drawers
as
here?
well. And, no, in there in the corner there, and the bed is there.
Oh, okay. Right. So drawers here, bed here.
Yeah, and then we used to keep things under the bed because we keep shoes and everything.
Whose
and
bedroom was this?
This was mine. I used to sleep there.
Mars bed. Who slept here?
They were
Edward.
the cousins, yeah.
Okay.
And then, because here, this kitchen used to be one whole kitchen before, but then it got divided into a room. So it was made into a kind of a wall. No, it
Let's-
was because one of my cousins, he got married and had a baby, so he was given one room.
Was this
to
before?
live there.
Were you in England then?
No, this was while I was still living there. I was
Okay.
still a baby. I was still.
So right. So this used to be. So
This is the kitchen.
so all of this from this opening here. Is there what is happening here? Is there a wall?
No, there's no wall. This is the wall, and then the wall is there now at the end.
Here.
Yeah. Because then that's where there's a window in there, and then that's where the fireplace is where you cook all the stuff, and there's another wall in here because then that's a different room. And then there's a fireplace there.
And then where was the window?
The window is there. And then there was a door to go out.
Right. And you had cupboards here.
Well, there were shelves really, mostly shelves,
Okay,
and
fine. Cupboards.
and there were shelves on there as well because that's where I used to keep the rice and the everything.
Here.
In there,
Here.
underneath the window.
Underneath the window. Got ya.
And then here, next to that, there used to be a where you used to keep all the pots and pans and the water.
Got ya.
And this was the steps to get in. So this is actually what you do is from here, you go into this, get into the
Okay.
the room there, because then where is that bedroom here? Because this ends there and the veranda actually starts here, and then that is what
Okay,
is the room there.
okay. So you're saying that the veranda. Is there?
So
is
the
it
veranda
under-
here
is-
extends along the whole
Oh.
of this place.
Yeah, Mum. Let's just go here. Look, this is.
Because can I just say, there's a bathroom in here.
Yeah, I know. We'll get to that.
And that's in the same level.
We'll get to that. Let's just think about this space here.
Mhm.
This is not the same wall.
No.
Okay. But this wall is sharing that space there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
No, because. No, it doesn't. Sorry. It's a mistake. Because where's the steps?
The steps are here.
So this room here shares the wall with this room here.
So that means that that door is not in the right space. It's either going that way. Because if you move that door there, then that door's going to come into here.
No, because there's another door in here. There are two doors. One door to get into there and one door to get into this room.
You were doing so well. You did so well here.
No, but the thing is that you're not doing it in the way that I'm thinking.
Yes, I am! But you just can't speak!
Because basically, if you think about it,
Okay, fine. Fuck that. Let's carry on from here. You're saying there is a
Small
bathroom
bathroom in
here.
there.
Now, does it share the same wall as that?
yeah, probably.
Okay, so let's just do that. Let's just mark these bits on.
Let's see if it works.
Okay. Like that.
And then there's another bathroom in there. So this space is the other bedroom.
This is a big bedroom.
Yeah, which then later became Auntie Janet's kitchen.
This is a big room.
Yeah,
and was
so
it
this-
L-shaped?
Well, I don't know whether it's L-shaped. It's not L-shaped. It's straight. They're all squares.
Oh, okay. Well, then we've done something wrong here.
This is another bedroom.
Okay, so where was the beds?
The beds one was there.
Single?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's it. There was another just a thing to go into there.
Yeah.
And then there was another room
So
in
what was
there.
this one?
This is a bedroom.
Who slept here?
All the cousins slept there.
How
the
many
boys.
beds?
There were about 2 beds. I think.
Where?
Or they were just across the wall there. But it changed because then it became a kitchen.
That's
In
fine.
1963, it became a kitchen.
Okay, well, let's just put a bed there and
Okay.
a bed here. Actually, no, let's not put a bed
No,
there.
that's the entrance to the bathroom.
The bed can go...
But door was this actually. The wall is here.
Okay.
The door is more here.
Okay. Where are we putting this? Let's just put the bed here.
This is quite a small room.
What happened here? This is a bathroom.
This is just the outside. Because you go down the steps and that's the outside.
So you go down steps here.
Steps. And the steps extend right there because you enter that kitchen now. This is this kitchen here.
How many steps?
Again, there'll be 6, 7 steps, but they were all across there. That's a kitchen.
Yeah, there's a wall here though, Mum.
No, there's half a wall.
Half
A wall in there, and there's a door, and the tap is there.
You said the tap was here.
No.
This is a huge kitchen.
Yeah, it's a huge kitchen. Well, not huge, it's reasonable.
Okay. Right. So stairs going down here. This is outside, and there's no windows here.
There is a window there.
There's a window here.
Mm.
You're really bad at explaining. Has anyone said that to you?
Oh God. If you see the pictures, you'll know.
And it was only this one that had windows there.
Mm. No, but the kitchen also had a window.
Well, there's a wall here.
Mm. I don't know how many. I don't
Yeah.
remember. And then there's a door to go into the kitchen.
Single or double?
This is single.
What was this?
This is another bedroom. There's a bit wet window there. There's a kitchen, and then there's a small bathroom in there. And there's the steps there too. Just small steps to enter there. And there's a little extension of a house in there on
One
the top.
second.
And then there's a little entrance there into the bathroom.
Okay.
And the bathroom is there.
So what is happening here?
In there, it's all there's a big cement tank which we fill with water, and that's where we use, and that's a compost heap,
don't
and
really
then the
underst-
toilets are there.
So where is
outside toilets.
Is it like that? Does this wall meet the end of that?
No, it just meets half in there, because here there is a little place that they've built.
So it was like
shed,
that.
A kind of
It was
shed.
like that.
Mm.
It was like that. That's what the
Yeah.
bathroom looked like.
Mm.
So glad there isn't stories here. Like another plan. It's like pulling teeth out.
And then no, but it's not right at the end, because here there's a little place, like a kind of a shed where we put everything. Yeah,
How do you access the shed?
it's
This
just
way?
open.
This
it's
way?
just open. No, it's from here, from the steps, because it's open. You can just. It's not closed.
Yeah, but do all the steps go up to it? Do they go through the shed?
No, they end where the shed is there, because it's just like, if you have remember, the house is made on stilts.
Okay, right. Let's just say shed here.
And then the toilets are there, outside toilets, 2 of them.
So, okay, right. Come down here.
And then there's a tank, water tank there with a tap, because we fill, and this is where we do all our washing and all that. And then there's a
So
drain.
is this all concrete? Where is it concrete till?
Concrete all around the house. No, but then a small part around the house,
Where does
because
it
here there used to be a chicken place where we used to keep chickens, and there's a chicken house in there.
become? Okay, it's a chicken house here.
Chicken house there. This is all wired.
Chicken house.
Yeah, and then here there was a big shed where we keep the chickens lay their eggs. And then next to it, there's a small room that was made into a kitchen for the person who used this house.
That one room.
Mm.
What toilets were they like though? I don't understand. Were they
They used
like...
to have tins. They used to just come, because they used to come and collect. The people come and collect them every day.
So they weren't something like...
They were just a door, and then there was a hole in the middle, and then you put a tin where you shat in the tin, and then the man used to come and collect it every morning.
It wasn't like that, was it?
What?
Like that, you know how you have like a sort of tin roof on it?
No, basically what you
Like
did.
that. Like that.
No, it was like this. It was just like that. If you look at it at the front there, and then it had a door. So there were 2 of them.
What was
And
the thickness of this wall here?
It was cemented, so it was quite thick.
Okay, so it was like a concrete cement box.
But then,
and it
but
just
then
had a
you
hole
had a
in
hole
it.
in it, and there was a tin in the middle, and then you used to draw a thing and then shit like that.
Okay, right. There is. Let me just.
It's just like how you see in Slumdog Millionaire. Did you see how?
It's a hole, and in that hole is a tin.
Yeah. But then obviously afterwards, when Auntie Margaret then got the house and she built a toilet in the house. You know.
What is this? Is garden?
Yeah, so all around here is garden.
Yeah.
And then
Path.
there's a path, there's a pebbled path around here.
Okay.
But this was all cement.
Yeah. Okay.
And there was a garden there as well. But I think basically what it was
kitchen.
this was two houses, I think, before.
Yeah.
They had separate entrance, and this was the connecting bit. You see?
Yeah.
This was the connecting bit, I think. Bathroom, we used to have to store water because you only get
There
water
were buckets,
twice
though.
a day. So they had those big containers, you know those,
Yeah.
and they used to have those huge basins. They were like aluminium basins. They were this big, and then they used to have those brass pots.
Yeah.
The piang that used to call them piang. We used to
Piang.
fill them all with water. And then we used to keep all the pots in the bathroom and
Yeah.
everything. Everything was open.
Yeah.
And then when we used to have food, we used to sit in little stools with the
Where would you have dinner?
We'd sit in there in the kitchen because we used to have these little stools and a little thing, linkanot. They were like small stools. So we used to have a table like that, which was, just like that. And then, which were very small. And then we would sit on stools that were like that. And then,
It's very big.
it's not very big. The rooms were not that big, darling.
Yeah. But like compared to Auntie Janet's house.
No, Auntie Janet's house is bigger.
Yeah, but it doesn't have as many rooms. Right.
This was compact, and it was, good use of space and good use of everything. I'll dig up some pictures.
Okay.
Good.
Good.